Hey there, everybody. Welcome to episode 27 of Life Lessons While Playing Minecraft. And I want to start out today's session by shouting out Liam and Colten, who sent me some advice on how I can mine stone. So I'm going to follow that advice today and see if I can mine some stone, and letting me know that the animal that I was calling a duck is for sure a chicken. So we're going to get started. And we're going to see if we can do those. And I've got some life lessons to teach today as well. So let's get going. All right, let's get started. So here's what I learned. And that is that I need to get some oak logs, turn them into planks, and then make some sticks and stuff. And then I can turn those into a wood pickaxe. So I'm going to go over to my crafting table first, but I got to find, where's my tower? There we go. We're over here. There it is. I can't get to it. Ah! All right, here we go. Hello, crafting table. So I want to take these oak planks and turn them into, oh, there we go, into some sticks. So we're gonna go like this, and I need 3 planks and 2 sticks. So we're gonna take this, we're going to go like this, and let's see where, look at that, it says that we can make a wooden pickaxe. So I'm going to make a wooden pickaxe here, and 2 oak planks, or 3 oak planks on the top, and 2 there. That's the instructions that I got, and look, it's working, and there is a pickaxe. So I'm going to make 2 pickaxes. Put one right here. Now I can harvest the stone, and then let's see, we're going to go here, and we're going to make some more sticks, because I also want to make, I need more planks. Okay, I can do that to make a sword. So let's see, I'm going to go find a tree. All right, and while I'm finding a tree, I wanted to share some ideas about, what is that? Look at that horse. Okay, somebody tell me, is it possible to train a horse and domesticate a horse in Minecraft? Hi, horse. He's a cool little pony. All right, here's a tree. Let's get some more of this so that I can get a sword, so that I can fight mobs, even though I'm probably actually going to want to stay in my house or in my little cave most of the time. And so I'm not going to leave hanging trees around. So let's go ahead and take care of all of this. And while I'm doing that, so anxiety and stress and feeling worried is one of the major challenges that kids are facing. Horse, why did you come here to get punched? That is not what I was intending to do. And so I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about what is happening in your mind when you're feeling stressed and anxious and worried. And part of what's happening is that you have it's starting to get dark. You have a part of your brain that is down there deep in your brain, that is the purpose of it, and its job is to look for problems and look for ways that things could go wrong, or ways that you could be hurt or injured or embarrassed, or those kinds of things. And so what ends up happening is, well, I'm lost, so I'm going to keep you in suspense because I can't even find my, was that an armadillo? That's an armadillo, which happens to be my favorite animal, and I'll tell you why in another episode maybe. But I am really worried here, so I've got to get my wood pickaxe. Yep, here. What? Who's that guy? Is that a villager? I'm taking damage, and I died. I fell from a high place and died. Okay. So I journeyed too far away from my house. Anyways, in our brain, there is a part of us that is looking for ways that we could be hurt, and there's some spiders, so I want to get out of here for sure. and try to find my, I think it's going to be over here. I got to get by the spiders. See, I'm noticing the spiders. So we're looking for problems, and sometimes our brain tells us things that aren't true, that are, okay, there's my crafting table, which means my door is right here. And I'm almost, I almost made it. All right, it's time to respawn again, and this time I'm just booking it. I'm not going to try to talk or say anything. Look at all those mobs, though. Oh man, I am in big trouble. I hate respawning at night. Keep moving. Look at those pretty red flowers. Keep moving. Don't get trapped. Okay, there's some of those things. So far, so good. Okay, I see my crafting table right there. I'm safe. Okay, now I can tell you about, without distraction, I can tell you about that part of your mind. Professor Stephen Peters calls it your chimp brain, and it's looking for ways that you could be embarrassed or hurt or things that are a threat to you, and it gets really excited and makes it so that you, the thinking part of you, it just kind of takes over your decision making, and so the chimp doesn't really know what to do, and so it looks to what Stephen Peters calls the computer, which then tells your chimp what decision to make based on your habits and what's happened before. Okay, all that being said is to recognize that you've got this part of your brain that often is not telling you the truth about what is really what's really happening in the situation. So often the thoughts that we're having of worry and anxiousness and things that might happen to us that we don't want to have happen are often untrue. And so we can challenge those thoughts, and we can challenge that anxiety and that impression by asking a few questions. One of those questions is this really true? Is what I'm thinking really true? So if I was going to give an example, I'll give an example of a speech that I gave, which for a lot of people is like the number one thing that creates anxiety that people are scared to do. And I got asked to give a speech, and I prepared, and I felt like I was ready, and I went and gave the speech, and I'm usually not nervous about speaking. I've done quite a bit of it, and it creates more excitement for me than anxiety. So I was excited to give the speech, and I went, and the beginning was incredible. People were engaged, people were laughing, and I thought, this is going really good. And then I got to the end, and by the end, it just felt like it fell super flat, and I just thought, oh my gosh, the people who saw me speak think that I am just a clown, and that I'm a buffoon, and I'm so embarrassed, and I just left and was totally demoralized. And so as I was driving home, I started to ask these questions that when you're feeling a negative emotion or when you're thinking something that is creating a lot of stress and anxiety for you, that you can ask I just asked, is this true? And the reality was, I didn't know. I didn't know if the people thought that I'd given a good speech or a bad speech. I had no idea what they were thinking. So I thought, I am in the thinking error of mind reading. I'm reading the audience's mind to see if I'm reading the audience's mind and projecting what I think they're thinking when I really don't know. So when I look at that, was my feeling true that I gave a bad speech and that the people thought that I was ridiculous and didn't do a good job? I was able to tell myself, I don't know. I'm mind reading. I don't really know. And so it's not helpful for me to think, when I have no evidence of what they thought, to think that I did a bad job. I recognized that I could have improved in a couple of areas, and so I kind of took note of that and said, the next time I give a speech, I'm going to work on the beginning and make it really good like it was. I'm going to work on the ending and make it really good like it was. And then then I was able to move on, and all that stress and that just feeling of like, oh man, I suck at this, left, and I was able to move on and get back onto my day. And so that first question of is what I'm thinking actually true? And so if you're at school and you think that the kids are thinking something about the way you're dressed, or if you think that your hair doesn't look right or something like that, and you go in and you just think, oh, everybody's looking at me and they think that I'm gross or whatever, is that really true? What evidence do you have? Are you simply mind reading, and is it helpful to think that way? And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes just going through that process can be enough to be able to relieve some of that anxiety and some of that stress of recognizing what I'm thinking isn't actually true, or I don't know if it's true, and so I'm not going to worry or stress about it until I get more information. So for some of you, that might be really helpful. For some of you, you might hear that and say, I'm going to try it, but my mind doesn't let me, my mind doesn't just let go of those negative thought patterns and stuff like that. And we'll talk about some ways to do that in the next episode. Okay, so now that's the life lesson. Now that it's daytime, I'm going to go and see if I can make oh, that was good to see that zombie burning up. I'm going to, oh, it looks like there's still somebody attacking me, or did they go away? Okay. I'm just going to come up here and build a tower so that I can know the direction that I need to go. So there's there's that. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's gather some of this stuff up. Okay, so I know, and I can see my other tower from here. All right, and then where are some oaks? That looks like there could be some honey right there. So tell me if honey is the thing that I can use for food, because it does look like I'm starting to get kind of hungry. Okay, and so we are just going to harvest as much wood as we can. I don't know, I've heard from some people hanging trees, don't leave hanging trees in the chat. Are hanging trees a big deal? Don't leave trees hanging. Because to be honest, I would like to just move on and go build my stuff. Oh, I got some sticks, so that's cool, because I know that I need sticks. What's this? Is that meat? Rotten flesh, awesome. How do I get rid of the rotten flesh? Well, I won't worry about that. I remember ages ago eating some rotten flesh. Oh wait, these need to be turned into planks. So let's do that first. Planks, 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 planks. Where are the planks? Here we go. Oak planks, oak planks. And let's see, what else can we build out of this? Oak wood, more sticks. And we'll do more oak planks. Okay, now we're going to make a wooden pickaxe and a wooden sword. Wait, what? What is going on? I got attacked by a zombie in the middle of the daytime. Is that supposed to happen? I didn't think that was supposed to happen. Okay, so now that I have a wooden pickaxe, I think I can go harvest stuff. And this looks like something that could be good to harvest right there. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to kind of harvest around the outside of this. For now, is it better to harvest the outside stone or to start to go deep into the mine? Any help and advice that you guys can give me is super helpful. Okay, I'm going to go get this sheet now that I have some stone. Raw mutton. Can I eat raw mutton? How do I eat food? Okay, that's another thing I need to learn. How do I eat food? And look at those chickens. I'm gonna get a chicken too. What's this creeper doing? I didn't think that, I didn't think that creepers and mobs could attack me during the day. I thought I was safe. Well, anyways, that is gonna be it for today. I learned some things, some new things in Minecraft, and some success. Built a sword, built a wooden pickaxe, harvested some stone. Let me know what you feel like my next steps should be, and we'll see you next time on Life Lessons while playing Minecraft.